PS, we can't see the game. Well, here we go. There's the game. There's the audio.
Alright, we've done it.
Alright. So I think we're all ready. Let me make sure my timer works, because that would be embarrassing if it didn't. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go on go. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, Mium.
Good
Good luck, good
luck.
luck.
Good luck, guys. Alright, the racers are, they're racing. Let me try and pull up OBS, make sure audio levels look good, which they seem to. It is going to be a good race, that's for sure. We got Mium over here with, what was she, 158 PB? I think I typed 158.45. JJ with the 201.49. So you got about 3 minutes difference here, but anything can happen. Mium did fail pretty much every bit clip, or not bit clip, well, MMM early, FP early in her race against Pixel. I think she made CCW early first try. This is the losers final, so winner of this will verse Schlongster for the potential last match of the tournament, and if the winner of this match beats Schlongster, we'll get a second race out of it. I'm gonna preemptively share my screen on Discord in case Schlongster might be popping in to co-commentate, which is always exciting. But we'll see about that. He's just a maybe right now. But in case anyone else wants to pop in, it's already going. Alright. Looked like JJ failed bottle skip. Mium getting it though. JJ entering slightly ahead of Mium into the lair. But he does have to back travel with the B. So, I really don't know. Like, I'll be keeping an eye on best possible times to really see who might be in the lead, but it's gonna be a little hard to see right away. Did I spell prediction wrong? I might have. Maybe I didn't. I thought there was gonna be a command for that. Also, my dinner ready to eat in front of me. I made myself a chicken wrap, chipotle mayo, some lettuce and cheese, and it's also gonna be delicious. Over under 1 bite dinner. Well, it's a pretty big wrap. It'll take Pink maybe like 15 bites. What is the follow age command? That's a good question. It might just be exclamation point follow. Let's see. Maybe not. Either that or my commands are just not working for me today. We'll see. I thought Xbox got that honeycomb with the B coming back into Mumbos. But I don't know. That honeycomb doesn't seem too slow to grab this Banjo if you gotta do Juju anyway. Probably easier than trying to navigate the beer that precisely. So this is the safe strat JJ's doing. Alright, Mium with the congas. Does she get the one egg? One egg and she should be up on that witch switch. Let's go. Alright, she got a good conga throw. JJ collecting Stonehenge Jiggy. Which, now he's going to conquer himself, I believe. It's a shame the Jinjo Jiggy doesn't stay spawned if you leave the level. You could probably reroute the Jinjos for Xbox and grab it as to be, get the Jiggy skip a little bit. There's one run I had where Snacker killed me in RBB after I got the yellow Jinjo on the buoy, but before I collected the Jiggy. I was so upset I had to go collect the Jinjos again. I rather just ran in, grabbed the last honeycomb and dip, but I was not that lucky that run. Alright, does JJ go for... Oh no, JJ sits there and for all 3 egg shots. It's probably the safer way to do it. Especially when you're watching that egg management. I always forget Xbox saves and quits there. I was a little concerned there, JJ. Snacker just needs to be fed. You know what? He does. I was watching Thunderful stream the other day, and he showed something really interesting that if Snacker can get caught on, like, the floating boxes in TTC, and if he does, and you let him, like, keep, like, sitting there, like, against the box, his speed ramps up to the point where, like, as soon as you move, he, like, beelines it to you, like, insanely fast. Like, Thunder was on, like, 0.25 times speed on the practice ROM, and Snacker is swimming around faster than his normal pace. It was insane. Banjo was, like, moving in the Matrix, and Snacker's basically Sonic in water. On Xbox, if you get the yellow Jinjo and then die with the Jiggy will fall to the bottom of the water. I've definitely seen those clips. Briggs. It's really interesting that it does that. But then you guys, like, you can still collect it though, right? I wonder if like any other Jinjo Jiggies could have like weird interactions like that, depending on where they are. Mium deciding to open up TTC this run. I think she does TTC early, so she's playing a little bit safe, I believe. Thanks for the good luck to the runners. They can't hear you, or. Well, yeah, they can't hear you because you're typing in chat, but they might not be reading the chat, and they appreciate it either way. happened to you to earn your league runs before the terminus? Yo, we got Schlongster with the rate of 4. Let's go, buddy. How was Smash Remix playing as Lanky? By joining later, you'll let me know. Yeah, that's right. I'm already streaming in Discord and anything, so you should just be good to pop in. Alright, Mium getting some good blubber RNG, though. Nice jiggy dance during the cutscene. What do you mean that's JJ? JJ's in Clankers. Do I have them labeled wrong? Did I screw up the layout? Nah. Mium with the really clean ladders, even though she almost fell off at the top. Oh, you just got back from work and your brain's not working? Yeah, that happens. Wait, did JJ almost drown there? I could have sworn I heard Banjo drown, and I looked away for 2 seconds. He did miss the toot cycle, though, so he's down 3 eggs. But he did, like, almost drown there, right? I think JJ's gonna get a 21 on rings, I'm gonna guess. I'm being cautious. 22. Prove me wrong. Mium coming up to Giant Crab. Should be no problem for a runner like herself. In totally fine. JJ giving Clanker a little back scratch using Kazooie's feet. Mium at 2 HP, the ideal HP. JJ missing the bull jump though. It doesn't matter because he definitely loses sometime, but he didn't need to go wait for the fin to get up there, so ultimately not too bad. Had some Chipotle mayo on that wrap. Oh man, delicious. JJ missing the backflip. Oof. He almost died. That's nutty. Mium going for the base G. Missing the Jinjo. Missing the honeycomb. Meanwhile, AJ enters Clanker's blowhole. The sentences that sound bad out of context. Number 322. Alright, Mium, let's see you back up this Jinjo like a professional. Alright, JJ collecting Clanker's butt jiggy. Because you're definitely at the back of Clanker's in this Sorblade room. Almost a sync jiggy dance, that was cool. JJ with the nice 69 notes. Collecting his last Jinjo Clankers. Now, Clankers is a little bit longer of a level than TTC. So, just because Mium's gonna leave TTC before he leaves Clanker does not mean he's behind. Mium with the 3 health from Mr. Krabs. Does she get the Death Wart? She does. Skipping the jig. I'm glad JJ did not forget about collecting these notes. That would have been pretty smelly. Good dive right in front of the mutant hole. Let's see how his crabs look. Ooh, he's getting bullied a little bit, but he gets a double kill with the beak bust. Alright, Mium's gonna enter Clankers before JJ actually gets to leave. JJ's Clanker's not too bad besides missing that backflip. He's gonna lose some time, but to his gold, but I think he'll still be ahead of his PB here. Maybe he'll be losing 10 seconds. Not entirely sure. I gotta learn these timings of how long it takes to get to places in Clankers and everywhere else. Yeah, JJ definitely gonna be losing some time here. Nice little zoom in to clip through the grate. Actually, he really only lost like a second or two to his PB, so that's not bad. Mium went plus 20 after leaving TTC, so she lost a little bit of time in there. But that's probably mostly that Jinjo she missed on that Beak Bomb Flight 3. Oh yeah, Xbox does BGS in the 4th level. They don't actually go as the beat, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's just maybe they can't clip in with the B, Or if maybe it's just not faster with like how much routing they do with the bee through other courses. Mium's catching her Tooch Cycle. Good egg shots from her. JJ is now entering TTC while Mium enters Clanker. For the first time. Alright, so JJ got a 22 on rings. We'll see what Mium gets. She usually has some pretty spicy rings. JJ with some nice swimming in that ship. JJ, that movement was pretty damn clean. With the beautiful quick dive. Mium also with the 22 on rings. That's pretty cool. JJ missing the token not once, but twice. Seeing Mium come up to the bolt cycle here, or the bolt jump, see if she gets it. Well, thanks for the good luck carries, runners appreciate it. Mium with a nice bolt jump. Yo, what's up, Carrie? Alright, JJ with a successful flight 1. He almost ended up in the water there. Mium not missing the backflip like JJ though. Does she do boner jump? I don't know if she does boner jump or not, but if she does, she didn't get it that time. Yeah, everything's pretty good. JJ almost drowned, leaving Gloop to go catch his Toot Cycle. He got the drowning sound effect. Briggs actually clipped it for us, like a boss. JJ also missed his honeycomb backflip. But Mium missed both the Jinjo and the honeycomb on the Beak Bomb in TTC. But no catastrophes yet, just slight little hiccups. JJ with a nice talent shot off the lighthouse. Yeah, like, you normally miss that honeycomb on that Beak Bomb, but missing that Jinjo definitely, like, cost you a few seconds. So you gotta fly back around for it. So the runners can't actually hear me right now. Once we start the race, we move them into separate voice channels, and then we'll drag them back in when the race is over. We do this so they can concentrate and don't have to hear me yap about absolutely nothing. I don't know if they pull up the Banjo race stream. They wouldn't listen to it, but they might have it up just to see what they're looking at. But welcome in, Master Debater. That's a beautiful Twitch name. JJ with a good palm tree jump. Let's go. We love to see it. Mium with a beautiful quick dive. Let's see how her crabs look. Her little mutant snippets. Got some fireworks going off in my background. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but if you hear random popping noises, that's what it is. Mium with beautiful mutant snippets. Alright, let's see if JJ gets to base G. I also love how we just have silly names for, like, momentary strats. Ooh, and he lands at it! Ooh. That's gonna cost him quite a bit of time. You just assumed I was getting shot? I mean, I am in New York. That's not, like, too far out of the realm of possibilities. Alright, JJ actually having to do this jig dance. So between landing and that jig dance, he probably lost, like, I don't know, I'm gonna estimate 15-20 seconds. I could be entirely wrong about those numbers, though. Oh, he already grabbed those chest notes. Oh, probably because he landed, that makes sense. Mium saving a 1 second to her PB on that clankers, not too shabby. JJ looks like he's losing quite a bit of time in this TTC though. As of now, he's starting to. So he's probably losing closer to 30 seconds in this TTC, I want to say. Rough estimate. But, how was everyone's? Well, we had Canada Day happen recently. We had 4th of July yesterday. Got Banjo Race today. Sure, a lot of fireworks have been happening for everyone. And if you're, on the other side of the world, then, hopefully no military explosions from whatever's going on that way. Alright, Mium failed FP early in her race against Pixel, so let's see how this goes. Mium with the first beak bomb to clip. A little wide on that beak bomb, but she's in, she's golden. Your snake escaped and you had to tear apart your house to find him. But you found him, right? He had dust on his eyeball and was like, help me. Where did he end up? Did he end up like under your couch? Alright, so JJ actually skipped his TTC split. So I actually don't know how much time he lost, but it's definitely a good chunk. Mium taking the only playing break you get in Banjo-Kazooie right now. At the Twinkles. He was behind your gecko's cage. I hope he wasn't eyeing the gecko to eat it. Do snakes even eat geckos? Is that a thing? Alright, those egg shots look good from Mium. She's coming up to Yellow Star. 100% looking to eat your gecko? Damn. You got any more reptiles? I feel like people who own reptiles usually have like 6 or 7 of them. Yeah, the gecko is probably just chilling there looking at him going, what's wrong, buddy? You got dust in your eye? Mium with a clean YOLO star. It's kind of crazy that, like, even though Xbox can't skip text, they save so much time from their load zones that it kind of makes up for it. We have a snake, a gecko, a sailfin dragon, and 2 bearded dragons, and a tarantula. That's crazy. I'm gonna pull up my phone and actually look up a picture of sailfin dragon, because I'm not entirely sure what that is. It's a lot of lizards. Yo, Sailfin dragons kind of look really cool. They look like, they kind of look like a chameleon crossed with an alligator, not gonna lie. They're pretty dope looking. Sailfin needs a lot of care in particular, why you don't play Banjo as much. Well, like, how much attention are we talking about? Because, like, they need, like, constant attention? Or is yours just, like, begging for attention all the time because it's, got princess energy like my cat does? Mium doesn't even have best possible time on their splits. Likes to come out, jump around, and climb up on you. That's actually really cool, though. Like, ooh, I don't know if JJ meant to take all that damage, but, that's looking a little rough, buddy. And the honeycomb goes in the swamp. Ooh. Thankfully, Xbox has note save, so if JJ dies accidentally, it really just costs him a life and not, you know, an extra 13 minutes collecting notes. Ooh, nice backflip. Alright, Mium coming up on Boggy. We should get your way haze ready. Large pools, he's a swimming animal. Wow, and feeding puzzles and foraging. That's yeah, you got. I guess like you need like that to feed that like hunter instinct of it. You could play more BK. You're just lazy. It's alright. I've been slacking my BK playing too recently. I had like a solid run going for me the other day, but I missed the note and gobies like a dumb butt, which is really smelly because I was like I think I was still on sub 215 pace leaving RBB, which would have been nutty. Yeah, it was sad, but you know what? I'm due for a PB, and the longer it takes, the fatter it's gonna be, right? Notes are stupid. It's not. I can't even blame it on like the awkward like note hitbox of like, oh, the note turned slightly, so I missed the hitbox. I like straight up walked past it. It was really smelly. All right, Mium kicking Boggy's butt the first time. Talking to our good friend Wazza the Walrus, who is not wearing any clothes, because he's not fancy like Banjo. The Turtle Choir is RNG. I don't know if there's like a limit to how many patterns it has. I assume each round has like a pool of patterns. But yes, turtles are RNG. And I actually haven't heard about like if you have like optimal RNG compared to like average RNG, how much time difference could be potentially there. That's actually would be interesting to find out. It's like a surprisingly good amount of RNG in this game, even if you like don't really see it. You know, sometimes it's enemy placement, sometimes it's turtle. It's always turtle patterns. See like how the Grublies and Yumblies spawn in Vile is RNG. It's kind of crazy when you think about it that like when Rare worked on Tourney, they're like, all right, we're just gonna like have like whatever it is, like 50 something Jinjo patterns to, you know, to potentially throw you off, make the game different every time you play it. Like that, like something like that almost seemed unnecessary to do, but they did it. I guess helps hide the Minjos better for replayability. Mium at optimum health here. I thought that Beak Bomb looked a little low, but she makes it over the wall. JJ making a clean jump on the Tiki Torch that I constantly struggle with. I also really don't like Smooth Head Mumbo icon. Looks a little jarring. There's definitely like still new strats that come about, most of which are, you know, high level like movement intensity. But in terms of like at least N64 100% routing, it's pretty, I feel like, locked down unless like something major is discovered. But people are still looking at the game to see what's going on with it. Decomp finished, I don't know, a few months to a year ago, if it's even been that long yet, so definitely people scouting. One thing I would love to see, which is probably going to be impossible, is a way to skip Files minigame entirely, because that would save you 3 minutes on the run pretty much instantly. But something tells me that's not going to happen ever. The dream of no Vile, yeah. It would be cool if you could, like, get the Jiggy during, like, an FFM setup and, like, keep it for your run, but there's no way that would happen. Mium kicking Moggy's butt for a second time. Let's go. JJ on round 2 of Smelly Crocodile Vile. Getting a little bullied right now, but it's alright, he's got plenty of time to still win it. Mium should be fairly close to her leaving FP with her PB here. She's gonna lose a few seconds, but pretty solid FP compared to her PB. Actually, she might be saving time here. It looks like she's saving 4.5 seconds there. Good job, Mium. Good FP. She did have like 17 seconds of time save though, so not quite close to her gold, but still really good FP. JJ, I got so worried. I was seeing JJ's life count, and I thought the score was 3 to now 9 on Vile. I was really worried for a second. But JJ should win this, absolutely no problems. Mium about to come up to MMM early. It's a trick we will not be seeing from JJ this run unless he's putting a lot of practice, but it's not super common on Xbox. I think JJ and maybe not JJ. Trep definitely does it. JJ and Tyson are like the only other contenders, but I don't know if they're consistent enough to actively throw in races. Looks like Mium got early for him. Good YOLO pause. Nails the second pause. Third pause, good too. And the fourth pause. Clean MMM early. Actually saving more time off her PP there. So she's saved back 8 seconds so far from leaving Clankers. She's only about 9.5 off her behind her PB right now, so she's on a really good pace. JJ leaving BGS at plus 34 though. So at this point, I would be comfortable saying Mium is in the lead. But anything can happen in these league races, and we've seen it. JJ almost getting bullied by that raw guy. Mium with a little bit of a wonky camera, but it doesn't slow her down one bit. Alright, so JJ now gets to sit at Twinkly's for a bit, gets a little added break with these texts, unskippable texts. Even grabbing that token, I guess she doesn't go for nap or skip. JJ coming in the chat to tell us he's really mad about that BGS. I honestly didn't see anything too wrong with it besides taking a lot of damage when he fell off the cattail. But I could be wrong. I could have missed something. Alright, Mium having some pretty solid pots. JJ with a half YOLO star. It's a pretty safe strat. It's not too much slower than a regular YOLO star. Okay, Mium had a really nice pot section. Ooh, getting bullied by Mr. Skellybones on the token. Now that is some pretty smelly RNG there for enemy placement. You honestly, like, don't see him there. Then you just have to notice he's not anywhere else and just, like, expect him there. Alright, Mium with the 49 on Tumbler. Not too shabby, not too shabby. JJ goes like counterclockwise around the tree for these notes, and I'm sure there's really not a time difference no matter which way you go. It's just interesting to see because I'm used to seeing runners go the other way around to collect those notes. Maybe JJ's just a lefty and goes into his brain better. JJ collecting the notes that he will not be getting in the second boggy race because he will be the B. Good recoil. Good recoil. That's not an optimal recoil, but there he is. I was gonna say he flicked his joystick at like the last second on that beat bomb, and I thought he was gonna miss that snowman. Like he misses that one. Now he's gonna be a little bit close to Mumbo's house here, so he's probably gonna smack into the hut or take some damage, but it's what it is. Looks like he had some health to spare anyway. Mium coming up to Mozzarella Hand. Me saying that specifically wrong, so Harpy can't bully me for trying to pronounce it correctly, even though she's not here. She is the unofficial sponsor of today's stream, though. She is a substantial member of the BK community and is trying to get some pretty solid runs, but no luck lately, unfortunately. She's been on some good paces, though. Just nothing sticking. JJ getting the health refill, so I guess it doesn't even matter if he took some damage at Mumbo's house. Besides the, what are they called? Limbos? I still like Skellybones better for them. But besides that limbo sitting on the Mumbo token, Mium's MMM has been pretty clean. She's got a solid 3 health here. She's gonna kill the Ghosty anyway. Grabbing the extra HP, so maybe she's gonna look for some extra gold feathers in the toilet. Another thing out of context that sounds really weird to say if you're not a Banjo player. Oh, how's it going, cat in the box? Long time no see. Hope everything's well. Alright, JJ not losing a bogey. Looks like he got a pretty good push from him, actually. 4:50 a.m., so you're either just waking up or going to bed. I never know with you. Both of them hopping around as transformations right now? Hopefully the latter. 5 a.m.'s a pretty rough bedtime. Not gonna lie, I've been pretty tired all day. It was like, I don't know, it hit like 6 p.m. for me. And I was just like, oh, I get to go to bed early, I'm tired, like, I got work tomorrow, I'm gonna get some extra sleep, it's gonna be great. And then I realized I had this, this race to host, and I went, damn, I'm going to bed late tonight. Watching King Raymar and a friend do a BK challenge run earlier, and now this. Most BK you consumed in ages. Yeah, you like, I don't want to say step back from the community, but you haven't been doing runs, and you still pop in every now and then though, which is always appreciated. Always fun. JJ with the clean peck for taking damage on the water. JJ maintaining his health, so I guess he doesn't plan. Oh no, Xbox doesn't death warp here, right? They do the igloo and dip, right? They just leave the level from the igloo. Alright, Mium gonna have full 10 gold feathers leaving MMM. That's pretty solid. That's actually really swanky to have all those extra feathers. What kind of BK challenge did they do? Was it like Iron Banjo, or was it some other silly challenge like no camera turning? Reset if you heal and no beak bomb. They spun a wheel so it's 2 people racing. That's an interesting challenge run. Max percent everything but the 2 jiggies and FP. Yeah, you got what, the snowman you can't do, and then the snowman buttons. And beak busted and grunty at the end. So what did they do? They did like a no FFM and just straight up never learned a beak bomb? And Ruby if you don't do RBA. Yeah, because you can't even get those notes. They do N64, so you're gonna be shy those, what, 16 notes in there? Ruby really has 16 notes in there? No, 8. My math is entirely wrong. My brain went 2, 2, 2, 2, and decided it was 16. Alright, JJ's FP wasn't too bad. Lost a little time to his PB, but not in the realm of like awful. Only about 5 seconds off PB. Looks like about 15 off his gold. That's not okay. JJ missing the jump for that token. He is gonna be short one. I don't know where he's gonna grab his extra, but Gotta grab it in MMM. Alright, Mium coming up on Jinxie clip here. She's got plenty of HP. Should be no issues, I would imagine, even if it's a second try, but she gets it on the first. I love Mium's egg poop strat for that. Wait, did JJ just jump off? JJ, please. I've definitely done that in runs before. But I'm not a 201 runner, I'm a 222 runner, so I at least have an excuse. It feels so bad though, because you're like, one of those you just jump right off and you're like, I shouldn't have done that. Looks like you lost about an extra close to 10 seconds from that death. JJ chooses death. That's 2 clips from JJ in this run. Oh man. He's definitely not a happy banjo player right now. I don't know if that egg shot worked. I don't know if he hit the right barrel for that. Oh, it was the right barrel, but he missed the Jinjo. JJ getting bullied by the bat a little bit. Almost getting bullied by a second. JJ? Good save? What was that? That's probably clip worthy too. I haven't seen anything like that in MMM. Did not catch Mium's match in Pier mid-time. A little upset by that, but it's all good. Oh, he might have been low on HP and intended to die, but even then, I feel like I would rather just go get extra health in a level, but MMM is not the most HP friendly like gathering level. He missed an egg shot apparently on the Jinxies. Oh, he just he chose to do it. Interesting. It's not even like just the beginning of MMM, like, you can't break the beehive in the maze because you have to jump over it. And then the other beehive is just so out of the way. Yeah, you could grab the bat, but bat RNG is kind of smelly too, to be like predictable to kill it. You can spend more time just killing it, and Xbox loads so fast that it was probably just way faster just to die in the lair. Clean beehive jump. I wouldn't gamble with any of the bats. No, not at all, right? Yeah, I'm assuming Xbox MMM is relatively the same to N64, but realistically, if you have 2 health leaving Tumbler, you're fine. Because you leave you leave Tumbler 2 HP, you can try your whip crack strat to do the jiggy skip. You can grab an extra, you can kill the first teehee in the church, you're fine. Worst case, you do 1 health well. You swear the whip crack feels different, but that might just be coke. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I tried practicing that jiggy skip one time, and I just can't be consistent with it. Oh, she missed up the water pyramid clip? Oh, I missed that. I was too busy watching JJ do Tumblr. Not the thing I should be watching, I guess. Casting skill issues. Yeah, I mean, Schlongster was supposed to be in here casting with me because he gave me a solid maybe about co-hosting with me, and I'm assuming he fell asleep with his son when he went put him to bed. But it's alright. See if JJ gets a skip. Alright, he should be good here. Clean. He's grabbing the extra... Oh, trying to grab the extra token here. For the one he missed when he opened MMM. Nah, he missed a token by the MMM puzzle. He missed the jump to the token with the whip crack in that room. Yo, we got Shaman Ninja in chat. Apparently there's 205 other... not 200. 2,005 other Shaman Ninjas, but... we'll just blame Shadow Clone Jutsu for that. A little upset with myself, I just made a Naruto reference, but it is what it is. Mium not doing the backwards camera for the sandy butt skip, but a little laggier, but makes it just fine. You can't make shadow clones, man? Well, maybe you are the shadow clone and that's why you can't make shadow clones. Mium missing the token up on top of a Sandy Butt's tomb with not good quick dive in the water. Oh yeah, sorry, we're getting the Tone Death Mott's hand. Or Moat's hand, sorry. Ooh, nice bear punch. I guess it doesn't matter, he's gotta sit through this text. I was in the middle of something? See, I'm simultaneously always in the middle of something and doing nothing at the same time, so you can bother me whenever you want. We'll just blame the slight ADHD I have. I can be distracted rather easily, and it's okay. Even Matan rhymes. That's pretty cool. Alright, Mium has a possible 7 seconds of time saving this Gobies, but missing water pyramid clip, I'm gonna assume she's gonna be losing time. Yeah, who wouldn't be, like, happy seeing the cat in chat? Especially if the cat's in a box. I wasn't watching Mium's HP, but I'm sure she's fine here. She's got 4, which is the appropriate amount. JJ almost accidentally picking up that Jiggy. JJ, please grab that note, thank you. JJ, you're gonna slide off the church now too, right? Yeah. Kinda. JJ's just not having a good time right now. Alright, Mium has lost 43 seconds in that Gobies. Is there anything else besides Water Pyramid Clip? Or is that just like how much Water Pyramid Clip like saves you? That's insane if it is. Maybe you should stream Banjo this month and do deathless runs. Haven't done a run since February. You know what you should do, Kat? You should get the Iron Banjo N64 ROM and just do damageless attempts. JJ's a little upset right now, but his best possible is still a 2:00:44, which is a full minute ahead of, you know, before his PB, so he's still technically on PB pace. Deathless, damageless, tomato, tomato, right, Kat? Why is that music playing in Logo's room? Like, what? Is that like an Xbox thing, or is that just like, what was that? Donkey Kong Country 2 Deathless Run and you hate yourself even more? Ooh. JJ, please! You gotta stop missing these notes, buddy. Alright, Mium coming up on engine room. Oh, it's the stop and swap egg sound. If you have TUI installed on the console, the egg randomly... The egg rooms play that music? That's weird. I actually didn't even know there was a stop and swap egg in that room. Yo, we got GDO in here. The man, the myth, the legend, even though he can't hear. Alright, JJ now plus 127, leaving MMM. So he is no longer on PB pace. Swap and stop egg is in Logo. That's like, ooh, Mium with the engine room death. I believe she still be ahead based on time loss and PBs, but that's still pretty rough time loss right there. The ice key and all the eggs are available by default as long as you get both games. Ooh. I like, part of me wants to do this swap stuff in BK because I've never done it as a kid. So I have like a fresh cart, but also too, like, where the ice key is, me, I'm missing the note, alright. But, yeah, I don't want, like, that, like, ice wall broken in, Waz's cave, because I don't want to accidentally run too far when I go to collect those 2 gold feathers back there. The toilet egg is green? Ooh, that's, pretty swampy. Alright, JJ now entering Gobies. Mium making it through engine room the second time. Quick, really quick window clip. That's insane. I have no idea what the Xbox Gobies routing is, apparently, because I was not expecting JJ to go straight for the honeycomb switch. I'm also surprised he didn't take damage when he hit that sand, but I guess he was like still in like that cutscene invulnerability type thing. Mium should be having no issues with the propeller jiggy here. Plenty of time on the counter, no worry about dying instantly to those things. Let's see here, she gets a good slope abuse here. And she does. Has to peck, but still makes it perfectly fine. JJ with the 67, again, did not catch what Mium got on the match in Pyramid, but 67's pretty solid. You only get 5 Jiggies as Banjo. You do the Guardian Rings, Jinxie, Sandy Butt, Ruby, and Grabber as the B. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, see, on N64, we get this Jinxie head before we go into matching, but he had the running shoes, so he just ran and grabbed a bunch of notes and hit the honeycomb switch, which makes sense if that's what you're doing. Alright, he got clean egg shots there. Mium with the boombox skip, let's go. Boombox skip is probably one of my favorite things in this run. Not because it's anything fantastic, but it's just funny to skip this fight that, as a kid, is super long and I wouldn't say difficult, because, you know, you could just gold feather all the boxes, but damn, does that skip save you a lot of time, Jiggy skip or not. But yeah, you do Death Warp in Lord of Pyramid. Die to more sad notes. Xbox, like, I don't want to say you guys abuse Death Warping, like, it's totally fine because you have the note save, but god damn. Alright, I think he's landing here, unfortunately, but I could, yep, there it is. Alright, I actually did not know you can just trot past those chompers in that warehouse container. Makes a second slope abuse, no problem. Oh, it's to not hug the wall and just hold straight angles. Yeah, I mean, I usually, you know, I can do that, like, the jump strat in Talon Trot in there, but I again, just first time seeing anyone just trot past the chompers in that room, which, you know, I think is pretty impressive. Those guys can be a little bit of a pain. Alright, here comes the Death Warp. Banjo looking like he drowned in half an inch of water. JJ, having a little issues here. But he got the jiggy, so it's alright. I don't think he should have missed that note, honestly. Looked like he went through it to me, but I guess the game decided otherwise. Mium not getting soft locked in Nav room. Never seen anyone grab the first paw note on one and then jump to the other one like that. Yeah, I mean, JJ's struggling to hit Gobi here. Hold up. Yeah, again, like, since he, like, you skipped Jinxie and he just took the run and shoes, like, basically to match in Pyramid. You know, it kind of makes sense to just grab him with the run shoes there. Is he gonna have enough HP? I think he's fine, right? Beautiful. Mium going down the Champa hallway. Almost getting jumped by the, well, almost jumped into the Jimmy. Worst case, you miss one note and grab it as B after grab it. Yeah. Oh, he's using his balls to play. No wonder the rough run. If he was, that would be insanely impressive. Look, Mom, no hands. I feel like we need a nickname for that fish. I actually don't even know what that fish is properly called as an enemy. Wait, that fish is named Chump? Or are you saying that should be the nickname? That's the piranha's name? That thing's a piranha? Mium with a lot of health here. It's alright, you can just take a lot of damage to Champa, but... Oh, the piranha's in the BGS swamp water. Okay. Mium missing that gold feather. Shame. Alright. Mium's leaving at RBB as JJ's entering. Mium has CCW and BGS to still do. JJ's got Click Clockward, RBB, and everything he's got to go collect as to B. So we're talking FP2, he's got to go back to Mumbo's for a few notes, Spiral Mountain. Mium is not on PB pace. She is currently plus 2 minutes and 14 seconds. She actually lost 1:19 in that Gobies, which is pretty rough. Between MMM and her Gobies, it's a pretty solid time loss. But JJ also lost is plus 213 to his PB. So, considering there's about a 3-minute difference on their PBs, Mium should be ahead by about 3 minutes right now. So, like, they're both having equally, like, smelly runs, but because Mium has a better PB, she is technically in the lead right here. No, you're good. I'm commentating. It's my job to keep everyone updated who pops in and out, you know. Banjo races are approximately 2 hours and like 10 minutes long. On the longer side usually, so you know, can't expect everyone to fully pay attention all the time, especially when splits are not up. You think Xbox B is like 9 to 10 minutes? Wow. I mean, I believe it. Mium doing CCW early here. I don't know the setups for this, but it looks like since she's continuing, she's on okay pace right here. Looks like she's struggling with some sort of pause though. But she's in. Actually, tying her PB on that split. She didn't get save time and she didn't lose time. A perfect minus 0.0. Wow. That was my favorite thing about watching Carrie do these races. Is you just randomly hear their splits be like, wow, when he saves time. JJ with the death warp. That is intentional, as much as it doesn't look like it. It is intentional. And one with your Lord and Savior, Kaiba Seto? You mean Seto Kaiba? Brilliant emote, brilliant emote. I thought JJ was jumping off that ladder for a second time, missing that load zone. Alright, JJ not having any sort of issues with this container. Missing that slope abuse though, which is kind of smelly because that's the easier one. Mium with a clean spring clip. Only losing half a second to PB there. JJ with a clean lifeboat jump. Let's go. We love to see it. I guess this is another swap and stop egg room. It's a little upsetting that, like, you have the Ice Key and Freezy Peak where you're like, okay, it's its own separate room. It's like, I wouldn't call it hidden, but it's like one of those things you look at when you go through the game casually and you're like, alright, like, how do I get that key? And then you have TTC, you got Sharkbait Island that comes up for the swap and stop egg. But these other levels could have had something hidden to it too. I feel like the egg being on logo in MMM or just being in the captain's room in RBB. It kind of feels like a cop-out on the dev's part. Like, I don't know where else you would put them in the levels, but I guess at least the swap and stop egg wasn't in engine room. Probably ran out of time. I mean, I guess, but they had it in the game before Nintendo was like, yeah, please don't do swap and stop stuff. It's gonna break the console. Mium with the leaf skip. Let's go. JJ with the damage boost. It's a little laggy there, but we're still synced up, which is really nice. Alright, Mium making the treehouse jump, no sweat on her forehead. JJ getting chased by some jimmies, hitting the anchor switch just fine. Looks like JJ decided he needed a little less HP there. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen that. JJ coming to the end of his RBB. So we will see both runners in CCW at the same time. Probably not for long, but we should still see it for at least a season or two. Just keep in mind that JJ will have, once he enters CCW, he would have visited every level at least once at that point, where Mium still has yet to do BGS. I don't think this race is far apart enough where we can say Mium's got a clear win, but she's definitely ahead still. But you never know, anything can happen. There could be 17 picture questions. Actually, 17 picture questions would be absolutely ridiculous. I absolutely hate JJ's no count though. 770 approaching CCW. So that means there's 30 notes between the other levels he's got to go grab as the B? Which isn't bad, but I would not be able to remember my note counts. Alright, so Mium's actually having a really good CCW so far. He's only lost 2 seconds since entering it, which, going through 2 seasons, that's not too shabby, that's pretty consistent. Just gonna grab this Jiggy now and not worry about it grabbing it in flight in winter, that's definitely a safe strat. Probably only loses maybe a second and a half from trying to grab it in flight. Wonder if we're gonna see any crazy worm placements. I haven't caught any on Mium's side yet, but you never know. So these worms like to do some silly things. They like to climb up the walls for no reason, chill on top of the bird holes. Mium just ducking and dodging between those birds just fine, not even fazed by the Carl. JJ entering CCW. Let's go. Actually had almost saved quite a lot of time there. He saved 9 seconds on BB there. Only about a second off of his gold. Wait, what? Did Mium fall doing acorns? Did I miss that? Why am I always looking at the wrong stream at the wrong time? Like, they're right next to each other, yet I'm missing everything that's, kind of relevant to talk about. Oh, it was maybe the Buzz Bomb got her. Yeah, the Buzz Bomb bullied her. Pekka canceled by the slope. That's so unfortunate. Like, there's a ton of worse things that could have happened there, but that's still pretty solid time loss. JJ deciding to use the clucker as a springboard. Japanese mean shit. I love it. I love it. JJ getting bullied by Carl up here. I'm surprised that roll didn't kill him. The second one. Could have been intentional though. Knowing Xbox, he's probably looking at a death warp over here. Ooh, the camera flip. Yeah, there's a death warp. Alright. Mium coming to the end of her falls. About to do the big clip. JJ entering summer. Only 1 season apart, technically. Well, really 2, but... JJ with 0 lives. He's gotta grab an extra life somewhere, right? He's definitely down 1 because he decided to commit Sudoku before he entered MMM, so he's definitely down a life. Unless he grabbed 1 somewhere else that I didn't see. He gets the treehouse 1 up. Pretty solid. JJ just killing time while Zuber talks to him. No, he's not 1 up down before MMM because since you quit out after MMM. No. In the last section by the Gobi's puzzle, he walked right off, and we assumed it was to top off his HP, but because he died and then did the Gobi puzzle. did that before he restarted his game. Are you talking about after MMM? Am I like... No, he... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just didn't know if the lava bath was, like, part of the route-in, or... Like, I just assumed he was down a life because of that. But... maybe that's like, is that actually just how the route-in works, is you take the lava bath there? It's hard to keep up with Xbox's silly strats. Oh, because he reset. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I forget the reset actually just resets your life count. Which is weird, it resets the life count, but not like your eggs and feathers. Alright, Mium coming up to our winter clips. And dying at 0 also gives you 3 lives. Gotcha. Alright, Mium with a good ring jump. Good first clip. Good second clip, easy. Alright, so... trying to do quick math here. It looks like Mium lost 35 seconds from falling to that buzz bomb, which is about standard. JJ missing more notes. Kind of wish he grabbed that health, but I guess it's irrelevant. Alright, Mium's coming up to soft locked. I'm not switching audio over because partially because I'm lazy and partially because I think she's talking in the chat too. She did miss that token, which makes her eat another gold feather. I don't know gold feather counts for RBA. So I don't know how that's really going to affect her BGS, but I think that's going to make her a little bit too tight for comfort. She'll probably have to grab gold feathers somewhere. At least one. JJ missing worms. He is pretty good at missing his collectibles today. As he misses a note that he honestly should have probably grabbed. I thought that was going to be a dead zone on Gobies. On Gobi, that would have been smelly. Mium, no issues with the soft lock. She's got an Ninpulk prediction going? Ooh. It says quiz skip. Yeah, that's definitely a Ninpulk skip. I guess that she's worried about a picture question. She's probably feeling that the you know, she's currently about 3 minutes behind her PB now. So she's probably feeling that she's gonna get a picture question or two. JJ getting bullied by Carl, but not dying. So you just gotta climb this tree. That's still probably gonna be about a 30-second loss. So both runners fallen and fall. Almost getting bullied again by the Carl, needing to do a little bit of a slope abuse to be safe. Mium's doing her B collection service, and will be ending up in BGS to finish off the total screen, and then at that point it's just going to fight Grunty. JJ having to do roughly half a CCW. Wait, JJ actually golded his summer. Again, I'm missing the relevant things, but JJ golded his summer by like 2 seconds, or like a second and a half. 2.5 seconds? I don't know. Math is hard for me right now. It's midnight, so excuse me. But as much as this run's been kind of poop, JJ's summer best did end up going down, and that's a good run in my book. Alright, Mium actually missed this clip in her race against Pixel, but as much as that wasn't smooth, she didn't clip back out of the hut, so she's in just fine. JJ missing one of the most obnoxious jumps in the game, but also one of the most fun jumps in my opinion. Nabbed up 1 in 6 acorns. JJ came prepared with all 6, it looks like. Not gonna lie, those slope abuses from JJ made me a little nervous. But he knew what he was doing. What have you done now? She said she had a pretty terrible run, but some things aren't her fault, and I joked and you said, true samurai spirit to fight through adversity, and everyone in chat started questioning if Mium was a samurai. Oh man. Banjo speedrunning is modern day samurai. You have to have the same kind of mindset to be a top banjo runner. So it's really not too far off. I'm gonna get a solid 17 on this timer, Jiggy. If you don't plan to be at least be Hokage, how can you bob Thunder and Drop? That's true. Mium had to physically fight 7 of the runners to get to where she is now. Listen, I don't know much about Mium because I don't speak Japanese, but I've heard she's pretty savage, so I can see her taking on 7 banjo runners at once. Alright, JJ getting a little bullied by the Carl there, but no skin off his bones. Mium's just hop skipping along in BGS. I think I said this last time when I hosted Mium vs Pixel, but we definitely need more like novice-y tournaments and stuff going on, because as much as watching top runners or even like close to like, you know, 2-hour runners like go through the game, like it's really good, but they're just so consistent that like you don't see a lot of silly mistakes. Like you don't see me like beak bomb off and beak bust down and almost die but live with 1 HP and then get sniped by your Sir Slush. You don't see those in these higher tier runner territories. Yeah, the buzz bombs just have not been kind to Mium today. And we also have another buzz bomb coming up, so we'll see how this one handles her. That actually looks like it's an awful spot. That's gonna hit her. That's gotta hit her, right? No? Just casually floated away during the cutscene. You have enough silly mistakes for the whole community. I mean, me too, but like that's the kind of content I want to watch during these races. I want to see the memes. JJ missing the jump to the witch switch. That's pretty unfortunate. He almost got sniped by that snowball too. That would have been actually a little bit tragic. JJ? I'm not sure if he needs that health from the Sir Slush, or if he was just really that mad at him, but that just seemed a little silly. Either that or he heard me talking about, like, memes and decided to give us one. Be honest, that would probably be what I would do if I was like, if I had Banjo race off, like, commentary in my ear when I was racing. It's like, oh, they want memes, and I would just probably, in the funniest way I can think of in that exact moment. JJ questioned how he's alive, so therefore he definitely did not do that intentionally. Alright, so Mium is plus 303 entering BGS, and JJ is plus 311 entering Spring 2. So again, both runners losing roughly the same time in their runs, but Mium having the better PB by a few minutes. His run is still in her advantage. She'll be heading to Vile, while JJ goes to do his 20 minutes worth of B collections. JJ won a gamer pick to spruce up his profile. Can you believe it? You like that half-second time save for choosing to take damage when memo makes up? Yeah, that makes sense. JJ failing the boob clip, though. Now that's some smelly time loss. N64 not too bad when you can skip this text, but who knows, maybe he's setting up his FFM calculator. Oh, Mium was short on gold feathers. You are right about that. JJ actually almost probably didn't make that land into the cauldron. His spring too was only not even a half a second off his gold. He had a solid spring too. I guess he wasn't getting stuck. I guess that's how you want to grab that Jiggy. I haven't seen too many Xbox runners do this particular B movement. I always catch them in like FP. You have to go grab these two Jiggies too, so it's interesting he grabbed that honeycomb at Juju earlier, but I guess that's purely because of Juju turning and makes it a little bit tricky to get to it, but did JJ just clip through like every platform besides this last one? Because he definitely got stuck on that last one, but it looked like he clipped through like the weapon and one of the other ramps. Nice easy void out with the low res cloud. Surprised they even put clouds in the render. Alright, here he goes to Spiral Mountain. Mium on round 2 of Isle. Why is it being Spiral Mountain? Well, that's just Xbox for you. They take the B back into like 4 different levels so they can, because it's somehow faster, which I believe, because the B moves pretty quickly. Like JJ skipped 3 Jiggy Jigs in Mumbo's Mountain, as well as grabbed the Notes and Ticker's Tower really quickly as the B. Didn't have to transform him into Termite because you can't do the slope abuse on Xbox, to my knowledge. He's gonna go hit up Gobies real quick and, you know, sneak into Jinxie, get the stuff in there. Sneak into Rubies, get the stuff in there. Get the Grabber Jiggy. All of his Ancient One rings. And I guess grab those 2 notes by Sandy Butt. Not sure what else he has to do in Gobies. Alright, Mium should be fine on this vial. I don't see any reason why she wouldn't be. She's got a good lead now. Thought it was going to be a little nerve-wracking, but she should be 100% fine. I gotta say, the B movement's just probably one of the more fun things of any of the speedruns. It's a shame N64 really can't utilize it as much in 100%, but watching like Thunder do any percent with like the 1 Jiggy, watching like the B go through like all the like the RBB and clankers and stuff like that is insane. JJ not getting this clip too fast, but he doesn't have to land and reset, so ultimately not too shabby. Oh, he clips back in bounds, unfortunately. I'll blame a little bit of commentator's curse on that, but I don't really think that was my fault. Now he's got to reset up the clip. That's some smelly time loss. Mium's saving 4 seconds on her BGS to her PB though. Really solid BGS from Mium. JJ is slowly bleeding time while Mium is heading to the Grunty fight. Well, Furnace Fun first. JJ's best possible right now is a 205.05. Mium does not have a best possible. But I would predict it to be like almost a 203. You know, if Mium doesn't get any picture questions, I expect it to get somewhere in a low 203. Maybe a mid 203. JJ a little lost in the sauce right now. I think he wanted that extra feather. I'm not entirely sure. But he'll be death warping here on Slappa. Alright, does Mium get a picture question? Easy Joker squares? Ooh, quick Nimpok. No picture question. JJ missing the eyeball Jiggy. Is he gonna get eye jail? No eye jail. Alright, does Mium go for a cheeky dog skip? I assume not. Nah. That would have been cool to see a dog skip from Mium though. Not that she needs to save any time here, but would be cool. Would have been cool. She'll grab her egg refill and be off to finish this race while JJ starts his boggy race. JJ did grab some extra feathers there. I don't know if that was intentional to keep his height at the right spot or not, but ooh, he got a slap from Boggy. He went flying. It was actually pretty cool. Alright, Mium clean egg shots all around. One beak bomb. We got 2 beak bombs. 3. Grunty is spinning the other way, but that's 4 beak bombs. I think it's safe to assume that the only way JJ wins this is if Mium gets soft locked here. I want to say the odds are pretty low, but you never know what happens. Good cutscene overlap. JJ now going to his Furnace Fun. It's a close-ish race, but not close enough for JJ apparently. Alright, we'll see if JJ even gets to the death square for Nimpok skip before Mium finishes Gingernator. Oh, that's right, JJ has to sit through all this text too. That's actually really smelly. It's like 50 seconds, that's insane. But that's time. Mium with the 105.50. I'm gonna drag them in and end JJ's suffering. GG's, Mium.
Hi, GG, thank you.
GG's, JJ.
GG, Mium.
GG, thank you.
Congrats on moving on to the finals.
Yep, Mium.
Why did I? Oh, wait, no.
Mium is gonna be racing Slongster.
Alright, the rematch.
The rematch, that's
Oh, okay.
those are gonna be good races. Mium versus Schlongster.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. So, you both kind of had some runs there.
Yeah. I feel like that didn't seem winnable from the very start for me. Bottle skip kind of set the tone for the whole run, I feel like.
Bottle skip set the tone, but
The miss backflip as well.
you know, you just left split Furnace Fun at plus 430. Mium ended at plus 52, so like you
Yeah.
both had good time losses. Mium calling Schlongster out.
Ooh, yes you are, Mium. You're gonna win.
Mium's gonna win.
I believe.
I believe it.
I'll be
Smelly.
rooting for you for sure.
But yeah, that's probably gonna be another late night race, which is gonna be nice. But yeah, so yeah, this run, JJ.
Yeah, just finishing it out.
Oh yes, I see that. I'm gonna, you know, go through my little short notes here. You almost died in clankers, swimming to the tooth.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize I was that close. I knew I missed the key one time, but regardless, I mean, I realized I had one error just before collecting the blue Jinjo, but I thought I'd be completely fine. But you know, little air drown.
Little
Never
air
heard
drown. Missed the backflip. You landed
Oh yeah,
at
that's
the base
cringe.
D.
Clankers was just cringe.
What's the deal with like in the Gobi's puzzle room? You walked off
Oh,
the
yeah.
edge and took a lava bath. What's with that for Xbox?
It's cause I messed up leaving FP. I like took like 4 damage at the very end of the level, so I just death warped to get my health back because I'm not trying to do mansion with 3 health.
Okay, that's what we thought, but you know, we just kind of like I looked away and I just like looked back and I was like, oh, he's dying in the lava. What's going on here? Nice egg poops. What else? Oh, you in MMM, JJ. You got bullied on the bat a little bit, but like you got stuck on the gutter and ended up making it up. That was just really cool to see.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
What else? Mia missed water pyramid clip. That was her like
Ooh.
first big time
Ouch.
loss. Both of you fell in fall.
Oh yes, dude, that Grunling or that Gremlin was in the worst spot, like all the time. If I was actually on PvP pace, I would have been so mad.
Yeah, Mium got sniped by the buzz bomb.
Ooh. Rough.
Yeah, but other than that,
Hey,
nothing
that's
really
not me.
tragic. What was that, Mium?
バスボムイズプ
Buzz bomb is poop. Very poopy.
Yeah, I can agree there. All right, there we go.
JJ finishing out the run like a champion.
Sorta. I was trying to focus and answer the questions at the same time, but I mean, obviously I wasn't really playing for anything.
Yeah, but
well.
just, you know, Grunty fight, you might as well just finish it. But
That run did not deserve to win anyway, but that's the end of the road for me.
it's alright, you made it to loser finals.
yeah.
That's still pretty damn good.
Very happy with the bronze medal here.
Yeah, I
But
don't know
now,
if Pixel's doing any
me and-
trophies and stuff, but if you do, if he does, you'll get one. I don't think he is, though. He hasn't been hyping it up
Don't
this
worry
year.
about that. Yeah, which is strange because he did much better in the tourney this year. And also, me and him were probably planning to have a best of 3 match, like just an exhibition match, maybe before the grand final, because we are 1-for-1 when versing this tournament. He beat me in the winners bracket, so like the first time around, and then I beat him in the losers the second time around. So that may happen in the future.
Ooh, that'd be a fun race to
Yeah.
have.
I'll talk with him about that. Maybe it can be like a leading up to the grand finals, but we shall see.
Yeah, I mean, knowing Mium and Schlongshire schedules,
Yeah, probably next week.
no, you know, they race late, so maybe, you know, you guys race before they do their race.
Yeah.
Do the expedition and then grand finals, race 1. Could be fun.
Okay.
Perhaps. But yeah, congrats, Mium.
Congrats, Mium.
Thank
Well
you.
done, well done.
GG.
GG. All right.
You guys have
Well-
any comments to say before we go, or?
I'm tired. That's all I got. I mean, I was just about to ask you if you had anything left for me or Mium.
No, I'm pretty good. Mium, are you gonna stay live? Are you gonna play more?
Yes.
Yes. Would you like the
Yes.
raid?
Yeah, let's send him over to Mium.
Yeah, we're gonna raid you, Mium. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for racing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Is that not how? Is it it's a slash?
Yes, slash.
That's why my prediction
Come on,
wasn't
Zorn.
working before. I don't know why I have in my head it's exclamation points, but alright.
There we go.
GG's, we're gonna raid you, Mium, and
GG.
it
Thank
was
you,
fun.
GG.
Good night slash day,
Good
everyone.
night. Bye bye.